Oh, hey! Welcome to Flynn Dog Woodwork. This is Bryan. Today we're going to take a look at the Rockler Portable Drill Guide. This is something I've been eyeing for a while, and I finally pulled the trigger today and bought one. So let's take a look to see what's inside the box and see how it works.
What's in the box? What's in the box?
Jeez, Mr. Pitt, chill out for a second, dude. I'm getting to it. So let's tear into this thing. So right off the bat, it comes with your standard trash, your drill press and chuck, your chuck key, and two handles, one for each side. So this drill press comes with two pressure knobs on the side of each one of these rails that allows you to move the chuck up and down. In the same fashion, there are two stops along each one of the rails as well that allow you to make sure that you don't go too far down into your workpiece. This chuck uses a pretty much standard key that fits almost any chuck you can find. And after reading that trash that I showed you earlier, there's actually a storage slot for it as well. The press also comes with two knobs that allow you to tighten and loosen the angle of the chuck as well. This chuck has a quite extensive range, going from 0 degrees, which is a straight up perpendicular, all the way up to 60 degrees. There are a couple of issues, however, when you move it to the higher angles. The center of gravity is actually too far out of range and the machine will topple over. This is even without a drill. Another issue with the higher angles is that the bit will actually be outside of the circular range of the base. This means that you'll actually be drilling into the frame of the actual drill press. So I'm not quite sure why they allow the angle to go this far, but I'm sure there's a reason and a purpose for this. To secure the press at a specified angle, you simply twist both of the knobs on each side of the frame to make sure that the drill press is securely in place. One nice feature of this press is the easy-to-read lines at the center of the press. This allows you to make repeatable and accurate holes along a set line. I suspect for my purposes, I will be keeping this at the 0 degree angle, which is actually a 90 degree angle to the piece. Attaching your handheld drill to this press is very easy. It's as simple as attaching any bit to your drill. Once you have attached the drill to the press, you can see that the chuck easily glides up and down the rails. You can also see that the press allows the drill to be placed on either side of the rails. Today we're going to see how this drill press handles regular bits and Forstner bits. For the regular bits, we're going to use 3/8 and 3/16 bits. For the Forstner bits, we're going to use 1/2 inch and 2-inch bits. First up, we're going to create a line in which we're going to drill our holes. After that, we're going to center the press onto our line. First up is the 3/16 bit. One thing about the way this drill press is designed is that you have to have the chuck in a certain position to be able to fit the key in to tighten the chuck. This is because the rails get in the way. So one thing I noticed right off the bat as I was trying to align the bit to my line is that when I pushed the drill bit towards the piece, it actually lifted the whole frame of the press. To me, this means that the drill press must actually be secured either with a clamp or with screws. Even with using one clamp, you can actually see the wobble of the piece as I force the bit through the wood. Here I'm using my hand to secure the press even further as I drill my second hole. Next up, I'm securing the 3/8 inch bit. Here I'm making my first hole, but as you can see, I have an awkward placement of my hand trying to secure the drill press. This left me with very little confidence in the accuracy of my hole.
That's what she said.
That's my joke. Damn it, Dwight.
As I get further away from the edge of the piece, it becomes more difficult to use clamps on the drill press. Even though there are two handles to secure the drill press to the piece, you will still need a third hand to push the drill into the wood. and I lost my third hand in a terrible boating accident in the summer of '96. Next up is the 1/2-inch Forstner bit. Since we have seen some movement of the drill press with some regular bits, I'm a little worried about using a Forstner bit on this wood.
Nervous?
Yes.
First time?
No, I've been nervous lots of times.
The Forstner bit does work in this drill press, however, I'm still seeing quite a bit of movement from the actual frame of the drill press. Now we're really going to test the ability of this drill press using a 2-inch Forstner bit. So I'm going to go ahead and tell you that this did not go well. It was extremely hard for me to keep the press flush and secure towards the workpiece. The drill press wanted to rotate with the actual Forstner bit. It's at this point that I realized I needed to actually physically secure the drill press to the workpiece. I did this by securing 2 screws into the wood. This dramatically increased the stability of the drill press. This gave me some pause, however, because I was wondering what future projects I would actually be able to physically screw in the drill press to my workpiece. This would obviously cause scarring on the face of anything that you are going to be drilling holes into. So here you can see the results of using a 2-inch Forstner bit. It obviously worked, but not without the expense of drilling into the actual face of the workpiece. So overall, I think this is a really well-made piece of equipment. It's all made of metal with no plastic and really has a solid frame to it. My only caution is I'm not sure I would use Forstner bits on this piece, or at least Forstner bits in excess of 3/4 of an inch wide. So what's my overall impression of this? Well, I have to say I'm a little bit disappointed in this drill press. I was hoping to have it as a replacement for my underpowered Ryobi drill press. However, the instability of the base is really concerning to me, and frankly, I think I need to move on and find myself a higher powered drill press. I do feel like this is a very well made tool. However, with the needs that I have, I just feel like this isn't the best fit for me. I was hoping to have it as a replacement for my drill press and something I would reach for on a daily basis. Well, thanks for joining me today for this informal review of the Rockler Portable Drill Press. I really enjoyed it, and I hope you did too. Thanks for watching. Please leave a like and subscribe, and I hope to see you again soon. Take care.